Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. I really appreciate you taking our time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciated, so thank you in advance. Now, today's episode, we're going to talk about a game that influenced me not only gaming-wise, but musically, culturally. It was a groundbreaking game, in my opinion, and something that never was quite duplicated on any level when it came to this type of game. And we're talking about the legendary Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Now, as I mentioned, these games will be based on ones I played a demo for, and Tony Hawk is no exception. So played the demo of it, loved it, fantastic. One of those games where you felt like you could just master the demo and be happy with it, right? But just a fantastic experience, and I just wanted more. Right, but let me just break down how influential this game is. First and foremost, let me shout out my cousin Pierre, because like in my mind, I associate people with certain games if they are into this culture the way I'm into this culture. And for my cousin Pierre, I will always associate, among a bunch of other games, but this one in particular, Tony Hawk, to him, because he was the first person I met that was like, no, I really play this game. Like, this is my game. And just the way he would break down stuff and show me how you could do stuff with every single character was amazing. He was the first person I see get 1 million points on the warehouse, and I thought that was just bananas. And just this game was like one of those games that me and him kind of bonded over. This was like, I was always trying to show him stuff, but this was the game where he was showing me, and it was like, okay, yeah, he does this. This is not a game for him, but anyway. Now, the cast for this game was amazing because it had everybody that you could think of, right? And people like Kareem Campbell, Bob Burnquist, Jeff Raleigh, obviously the man himself, Tony Hawk. Like, all of these people were so incredible and just made this thing so real. And it was a sport that, we had just really started being introduced to, at least in my area, right? And this game like solidified, X Games as something that everybody could enjoy. It wasn't just you had to be from Cali or, something like that. Everybody was getting down with Tony Hawk. The other thing, and for me, this was like the most influential part of the game, was the music. The music was incredible. And as a person who was not exposed to, rock and alternative music, unless I was watching Beavis and Butthead, and then I probably wasn't really paying attention as much as I probably should have, I didn't hear a lot of these songs. So, for example, one of my favorite bands is Primus, and it is because on one of the levels you got Jerry was a race car driver. But on the demo for this game, this song, Jerry was a race car driver, was the song for the warehouse stage. So I always associate the warehouse with that song, even though that's not the song. But the levels in this game was amazing. The way they transitioned from being like a big half pipe area, a lot of like just confined space like the warehouse, to where you're going to the mall and it's like this big downhill thing, or you're at the school. Like, just all the levels were amazing. The trick chains, trying to string a special to a grind to a, jump to a transition, like all of these different things you could do. And the game kind of challenges you per level, so you get stronger, you get better and better at the game as you progress through the career mode. I just, this is one of those games that is just legendary. It obviously spawned a bunch of other games that were fantastic. You're probably gonna see some more of them here. And I just really, even going back, I know they remade it and then they remade it again. Playing the original version obviously is not as crisp as I would like it to be, but I could still feel that with enough time and practice, I could make those things happen again. And that means that this game aged fantastic. If you've played this game, let me know. If you remember the demo that I'm talking about, let me know where it's from, because I cannot for the life of me remember it. Who's your favorite skater? What's your maximum score? Like, I did eventually break 1 million, but that was only because of my my training under the tutelage of my cousin Pierre. But if you all broke anything higher than that, let us know, and I may need to see some proof to validate your claims. But either way, appreciate you taking out time to check out this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.